When an exam gets cancelled, it is not about the paper leak. It is about how the system has gotten rotten. It is about the collapse of trust of millions of students and not knowing what to do from here on. Hello everyone, welcome to Vajiram and Ravi's Flash News. My name is Shubhangi Singh, and in today's session we are going to talk about this paper leak which has led to cancellation of NEET UG exam 2026. Because when we talk about NTA, National Testing Agency, it was brought in as a concept to ensure smooth execution, better conduction of exam and centralization. But the picture in front of us is speaking something else. 89 paper leaks in last 10 years. If we look at just NEET, 2024, 2026, 2021, 2017, multiple reports of paper leak, and this time the cancellation of exam. It's not just pointing towards what NTA is doing, it is also pointing towards that how the efforts of years, the expectations of students and the finality of results that they were expecting from this exam, that has been as well shattered. So when we are talking about this particular news, what exactly has unfolded as of now? That National Testing Agency has gone ahead and said that NEET UG exam of 2026 has been cancelled. Why it has been cancelled? They have clarified that the paper leak allegations are there and certain irregularities. As of now, the new fresh date is not out. CBI investigation has already been initiated for this, but the most important number that you need to look into is the 22 lakh students who sat for this exam and were expecting results, would have been hopeful, but what they are getting here is just cancellation. It has caused panic, it will cause problems, and it is creating questions. Why it is creating questions? Because NEET is one of the largest exams when we are talking for UG level, especially if you are looking to move towards medical line. Be it admission into MBBS, be it BDS, be it Unani courses, Ayush courses and other medical courses, NEET exam is your ticket. So this cancellation of exam brings all of this system, the entrance, the UG, delayed, dysfunctional and so much more. Let us not start about NTA yet because we need to look into another data. I mentioned 89 paper leaks in last 10 years. This has been quoted by the opposition minister, but at the same time we have a list right in front of us where major exams such as SSC CGL, CBSE papers, NEET UG multiple times have been reported to be leaked. And when we are looking at all this, it questions straight up the system. And in today's context, the system that is handling this is NTA. So when we are talking about National Testing Agency, the first thing we need to talk about is what exactly it is. It was established in 2017, became operationalized in 2018, and the reason it was established was exactly the opposite of what is happening, is the fact that they wanted to conduct transparent examinations, they wanted to build a professional testing system, they wanted the assessment to be fast and technology driven, and standardize the national exams. As of today, NTA is responsible for conducting such huge exams such as CUET UG, PG, NEET UG, NEET PG, we have JEE main exam, we have UGC NET, and we also have many other management exams. In that list, that 22 lakh number goes fivefold, and this is what is being questioned, because the whole idea of creation was standardization at the national level and enhancing the system of examination. But as of now, all of this seems the other way around. The question is why? Why exactly is NTA failing? Why is NTA not able to achieve for what it was made? We do have some answers, we do have some insights into it. As of now, NTA is associated with absolute abysmal security architecture. When we are talking about advanced technology or technology driven examination, assessment, in that what we are getting to see, the transportation systems are weak, the paper transportation is not proper, the possibility of leak is extreme when we are talking about insider leaks, and the logistics, the whole chain is absolutely compromised. So as of now, the system itself, the architecture, the framework itself in terms of security is poorly structured. Furthermore, when we talked about centralization, standardization at the national level for NTA, as of now it has materialized as over-centralization. One agency is handling multiple big exams with the manpower they have limited, leading to administrative overload, coordination failure and massive operational stress. So amidst this, what we are seeing, what we were expecting in form of efficiency, that is coming out as excessive burden, and that burden is a result of what we are seeing in front of us amidst the multiple failures. And one of the biggest problems in front of students is the lack of transparency that NTA is showing. What happens behind the scene? If you remember, the objective of NCA was to bring transparency, but it has gone altogether into a separate direction. If you look at this, all of this clearly points towards improper policy, non-utilization of resources, and also most importantly, corruption. This is where an agency which was made for specific purpose, let alone reaching close to that purpose, it is failing miserably. And when we are looking at failures, it is not just this, we have to go deeper and understand that this is where we are getting to see the compromised use of resources, the excessive corruption and the bleeding of taxpayers' money in real form. And not just that, this is also leading to huge impact on students, on parents, because students are already facing excessive anxiety because of immense competition. They are burnt out with years of preparation. They are exhausted, and this cancellation is also going to lead to loss of confidence. Then think about the parents and the family, the amount of burden they have because of the expenditure, because of the study material, the travel, the investment they have also made on their children emotionally. When the exam is cancelling, all of this is going to amplify only. Because let's just assume a student performed amazingly well. He was expecting good marks. His family was happy. Year worth of effort was going to deliver, but now nothing. Exam will be conducted again. What if he is not able to replicate what happened on the first day? Is he responsible for the cancellation? But he would have to suffer. So those 22 lakh people who sat that day, who delivered, who wrote the exam, they are going to question, and especially amongst those who had the hope to get some result out of it. Not just this, it also shows clearly that how hollow our governance and society is. That merit is not important, it is the money and the networks which are leading to this paper leaks are dominating. Hard work has become secondary in this. And as a social consequence, trust deficit in the central organization, students tackling another heavy emotion where anger is fueling, and most importantly, they don't know what future holds. When will the exam happen? When will the results come? When they will be able to join their courses and structure their coming time? So the question is, what can be done? For that, we need to address multiple issues. So let us take this up in layers. The first thing that needs to be done immediately is to understand in detail what exactly is going wrong and also bring it to public. Because if the scrutiny is not done, then we are lacking in understanding. This is where the technological aspect also comes in and institutional reforms also come in. We definitely need to strengthen the digital aspect where the paper transmission should become digital. If it is transportation is not happening, the leakage part is limited. QR coded question papers. Apart from that, the monitoring system needs to be AI based so that if anything at all goes wrong, it can be prompted out. Then we need to come to institutional reforms where we have to look into an independent examination regulator, not just a revamped version of what was existing. Then that needs to come with scrutiny, regular scrutiny, not just scrutiny of this incident. Stronger audits need to be done and a proper mechanism to ensure accountability needs to be set in. Then once this is addressed, in longer term, this needs to be complemented with structural reforms. For example, ensuring multiple attempts across the year so that the students don't have to fear the whole year and the future what will be the result. Furthermore, computer-based adaptive testing, because when it is about pen and paper leak is something that we can expect in our country. Apart from that, single high-stake exam are a big point that our policy needs to address for the longest time. And also, there needs to be not just scrutiny but punishment. Legal measures need to be tightened. People who are doing this, who are risking the future of 22 lakh students, they need to be brought to fore. They need to be addressed by law, and measures for them such as fast track courts for such incident, strict punishment for the offenders, the official and the mafias also needs to be assured. So all in all, a multi-dimensional approach to address a problem that is plaguing our nation and arresting the meritocracy for which our country is known for. That was all from my side. I would like to know your thoughts on this. Let me know in the comment section. That was all from my side. Leaving you here with this food for thought. Thank you so much.